questions at the end. Can you guys see my slides okay? Awesome. We were having some issues on Friday with them not rendering all the way. So if you have any issues like seeing the words or anything like that, will you just pop it into the chat for me? I don't know if there's anything I can do about it, but we can certainly, at least I'll know what's going on. Oh, good. I'm glad you made some changes. That's awesome. I'll have to go check it out when we're done. Okay, well, let's get started. So welcome. I loved helping all of you last week with your websites. I loved learning more about you and seeing all of that. It was so much fun. And so today, as we kind of close out day 5, if you didn't get to join me on Friday, we're going to talk about all kinds of different stuff today. And as a special treat, we're also going to talk about the key components to having a fruitful online business. And plus, I'm going to show you how you can fast track your God-sized dream over the next year if you're ready to just dive in and make that a reality. Before we get started, I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Michelle Edwards. I am a Christian business coach. I am so passionate about helping women find success and purpose and freedom centered on God. I especially have a heart for those of you that are struggling technically. I love helping women navigate the technical aspects of their business building. And I never wanted to admit it, but I'm okay admitting it now, that technology is actually something that is one of my gifts and one of my strengths, as much as I avoided it. And some would actually say it's kind of my jam. And so I love helping women just implement all of the business infrastructure that they need to have that amazing online business. I'm also passionate about my family, my 3 beautiful kids, Aiden, Charlotte, and Sophie. And I also have a bearded Bostonian for a husband. And so they are my world. They are just like my best friends, and I love them so much. I also have a deep-rooted heart for Haiti. I actually got to go to Haiti in January and spend 10 days on a missions trip, and it was absolutely amazing, totally life-changing. I think that I came back with a heart more filled than I even did by serving them, but it was so amazing to be able to be a part of that and to really just to pour into that country. I'm actually getting ready to plan our next trip for next January, and I'm super excited about that. There are many verses in the Bible that speak to me, that guide me, but Joshua 1:9 is a verse that I use as guidance for my life on a regular basis. God has commanded us to be courageously faithful in the pursuit of our lives. I try to model this every single day as I serve my family and as I serve all of you beautiful women on your journeys and your paths. So today we're going to cover a lot of ground. So I want you to have your pen and paper handy so that you can take some notes, and you can pop questions in the chat, or we can hold them off to the very end. And I promise you, I will get to every single one of them. To start, we're going to briefly recap the challenge and everything that we went over last week for those of you that participated. Then we're going to tackle day 5 about writing compelling copy. I'll give you some action steps to bring your site and your beautiful blueprint that you created last week to life. And then as a special treat, we're going to talk about those key components to having that fruitful online business. And then I'll finish by showing you how you can actually accomplish this vision and bring your God-sized dream to life over the next year. So day 1, we dove into your ideal client, their passions and the challenges that they're facing. I challenged you to get deep with what they're trying to overcome and what problems that they have that you can solve, that you have the solutions for. We also discussed the importance of visualizing your client and the end result of them working with you. Getting clarity around your ideal client is so important, you guys. A beautiful website that doesn't convey the right message, that doesn't speak to them, will do you absolutely no good. Day 2, I gave you some hints on how to connect with your audience quickly and how to really speak to their deep-rooted issues and pain points that they have. You have to get vulnerable and authentic with them. To connect quickly with them, you need to write like you're speaking, write like you're having a conversation with them. You want to make it conversational, so asking them a question throughout your text and then answering it. Are you struggling with this issue, and here's how I can help you, or here are the things that I've done to overcome that, and this is how I help my clients. Like, have a conversation with them. You want to make your pages about them. As much as your clients love you and want to know you, they do not necessarily care about your credentials. In some cases they might, but in many cases they just want to know that you care about them, that you feel their pain, that you know what they're going through. They want to know that you get them. We also talked about those important keywords that you need to be using all throughout your site. So when someone sits down to trusty old Google and they start typing in the problems that they're having and how to overcome the issues and the obstacles and the challenges that they're facing, and when they're looking for someone like you, that your site or your blog comes to the top of the search engine. That is what is one of the most amazing things about adding all these keywords throughout your site, having a blog that you constantly update. Because when they go sit down to try to search for you, you will come to the top, not someone else. Day 3, we talked about outlining your website and creating a workflow for ease and simplicity, so people, when they come into your site, that they don't have a hard time finding things. You want to think about your website like a home. I gave you that analogy that our website is like our business home. And so when someone comes to our business home, you're welcoming them in. You're welcoming in your audience. And you're taking them for a tour throughout your site, throughout your house. You're walking them through page by page, giving them the right call to actions, and the key being that you want to keep them reading. You want to keep them lost in your site, exploring, reading all of the different blogs. You want them to effortlessly flow through the site and then keep reading about you and learning more about you and what your offers are. It's so important to keep their attention by guiding them through the site. Day 4, I gave you some great resources to help you find the perfect domain name. You want your domain name to be easy to type. You want to try to keep it as short as possible. You want to use thinking about some of the keywords that you came up with. You want to try to find the perfect domain name using those keywords if you decide to go with something other than your name. So you can go to bustoname.com, type in those keywords, and it'll give you all kinds of different options that come up. It'll tell you what's available and what's not available. It'll give you some suggestions. And then once you have that perfect domain name, you can go over to namecheck.com and see if the social media handles are available. And if they are, you're going to snatch them all up. Here are some examples. So in my search, I typed in faith, focused, entrepreneurs, women, Christian, and it gave me a handful of possible domains that would be available. I liked faith entrepreneurs the best, and so I went over into Namecheck. I typed in faith entrepreneurs, and lo and behold, look at all of those amazing little green boxes that tell us that all of those social media handles are available. So if I wanted to use that domain, I could secure that domain name, go over to all of those social media sites and sign up for all of those so that I had that seamless look and feel across all of those. So today we're going to tackle how to write compelling copy. The formula for writing compelling copy is to know your ideal client, plus empathize with their challenges, plus be vulnerable and authentic, plus you want to share your gifts and your strengths, and that equals compelling copy. Your audience wants to feel special. They want to feel like they are members of an exclusive society. They want to trust you, and so you have to be firm in your promises to them. When you're talking about your gifts and your strengths, you want to be firm in what you can deliver because they want to feel like they can trust you. You also want to create that urgency for them connecting with you. You have amazing gifts, talents, strengths, and products. Your client is going to buy them. The question is, are they going to buy them from you? And so if you have compelling copy and you're able to show them that you know who they are, what they're struggling with, and that you are a real person who can really connect with them, and you share the solutions and your strengths and your gifts that you have, they are going to come back every single time. So if they are going to buy, why not buy from you? You want that copy to make them feel special, that they feel like they found the ultimate solution, that you are the answer to all of their prayers and all of the things that they've been searching for. So getting them to connect is so important, so that they will continue to pay attention to you and your offers and all of the things that you have to bring to the table. So meet Tina. Tina is one of my clients that I actually just finished helping. She had a beautiful site, but she wasn't lit up about it. It didn't speak to her values and her beliefs, and it didn't speak to what she brings to the table. And so we spent several weeks revamping her copy, going through page by page, looking at the layout, discussing the call to actions. And now she has an amazing site that she's super proud of that actually reflects her from the inside out, and it's connecting with her audience. And it's going to drive her sales, and it's going to really show people that she has what they're searching for. And so it's really important that you feel so good about what you're putting out there, because Tina had something that was great, but she didn't feel great about it. And so putting that out there puts out energy that's not great. And so when you are lit up and fired up about your site and you feel like it completely represents who you are and what you're about, that makes a huge difference because your readers can sense that when they come to your site. So now, after you've gone through all of the days, you have this amazing, beautiful website blueprint. So now you're like, what do I do next? How do I bring this to life? So first, you're going to want to buy your domain if you haven't already done so. You want to decide on what platform you're going to use. So after cursing WordPress over and over again for several months, I decided, and I highly recommend using Squarespace. It's inexpensive. It's super easy to use. And they have beautiful, professional, amazing looking templates that you can use that look really clean and give you that look that you're wanting to show off to your audience. The next thing is you want to get a plan together and know how you're going to transform your site. Acknowledge those areas that need the most work. Book a website review with me, and I'll answer all of your questions and give you my thoughts, and you'll walk away with a strategy that you can execute upon, and it'll be amazing for you. You're going to want to begin drafting your website copy. I really suggest finding a copywriter or a really good friend that loves to write and asking them to just look over what you have. I'm happy to recommend someone. I love working with Amy Coleman. She's been so good in helping me get my message clear. Plus, she's also a faith-focused entrepreneur, which is so awesome. And she's been such a blessing to work with. But it's really important that you have a second pair of eyes helping you get your message clear, because when we spend so much time in our own words and in our own head trying to create this, sometimes it can get a little, you might not be sending the message that you want to send. And so having someone else to overlook that, or just to kind of do a gut check for you, is so important that you have that. So your website is an important component for having that fruitful online business, but it is not the only component. You have to have courageous faith. Consistently growing your confidence mindset muscle is so important. Like after you feel terrible, after not having worked out for several days, imagine what your mind is like when you're not working that muscle every single day in living in his word or doing some kind of self-development or just some kind of learning and growing. It's so important that you do that. You also want to establish a consistent and seamless social media presence that helps you reach people across the globe. If you're only showing up once a week, guess what? Your audience is only showing up once a week, and eventually they're not going to show up. You have to be consistent across your social media channels. You don't have to be consistent, or you don't have to necessarily be posting on all of them, but pick 2 or 3 that you feel like are really important to your audience and live there. Be consistent there. Always be one that they know that they can count on for that quick tip that they need or that words of motivation that they need to get through the day. Those are so important. You also want to create and nurture an engaged community. This could be in a Facebook group. It could be on Instagram. It could be in a YouTube channel. It could be the blogger or the followers that follow your blog subscribers. Whatever it is, you want to create that engaging and nurturing community. You also want to have a sales funnel and freebies where your community can get unlimited amounts of value from you. You want to have it where they can opt in and get that, great new challenge that help them transform their website, or you want to help them come into a free webinar and get some really great tips. You want to be doing that with your audience. So you want to have that sales funnel and those freebies that they can opt into so that you are continuing to show them value and helping them grow. Plus, it's important that you have those juicy offers that go along with it and those packages that are unlike anything else they've seen. It's important that you have all of these things together because that is what helps you grow and helps you have that flourishing business. Chances are that you're feeling overwhelmed, just like I was a year ago, thinking, I can't possibly do all of this. I don't know how to put these pieces together. I don't know where to even start. And I can tell you that you can do it, because if I can do it, you can do it. All you have to do is take that next step. So meet Johanna. Johanna is one of those women that is like, I'm just going to jump in and I'm going to figure it out all on my own. She's that kind of girl. She's built an amazing online business and has all the key components in place working for her, but she was having trouble with her Facebook ads. Her landing pages weren't representing her in the way that she wanted to come across. And so we spent some time together just tweaking words and revamping her landing pages. And then I helped her with her Facebook ads. And so by the time that we were done, she knew her clients knew what she wanted them, what she wanted them to know, how she wanted them to feel, and what she wanted them to do. And so we were able to get all of her Facebook ads to around $2 a conversion, which is amazing. And her list has been growing and growing, and she's been using this Facebook ad for weeks now. So I'm super excited for her and to see her business just take off and grow. We know that you can do this because His truth tells us that. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him and who have been called according to His purpose. Ladies, He has been equipping you your whole life for this moment right now. He wants you to step into your calling and make the vision that He gave you a reality. I want you to take a big, deep breath right now and really picture how it would look to step into that calling. How would it feel to impact the world with your gifts that only you have? To have that freedom in your life for your family and to serve how you want. To have that freedom in your life to give the way that you want to give. to have that fruitful business that lights you up every single day, and just to have that financial abundance to support your family and maybe your kids, or maybe it's your parents, whoever, or it could be your church or your community, just to have that abundance coming into your life and knowing that it's all according to his plan and his calling for you. What would it feel like to change lives because of your purpose? It would feel amazing, right? I know it would feel amazing because it feels amazing doing this every single day for you guys. He's given you your calling for a reason. It is your job and your time now to truly step into it and to own it and to take control of that and to live for him and to make that vision a reality. And you don't have to spend countless hours and dollars to make it happen. So he's been equipping me my whole life to support you. He's shown me over and over and over again the challenges that you're facing. He's shown me over and over again in the last several weeks as we've gone over these website reviews and the strategy sessions that I've had. I know the obstacles that are holding you back. He's given me the solutions and the expertise to solve them and to help you solve them. So the doors are open today for the Christian Entrepreneur Academy. I'm so excited about this. This is a vision that he's given me to support you. And I know that this is an answer to so many prayers of all of us have had. So the Christian Entrepreneur Academy is a 10-month group coaching program where I will teach you step-by-step how to build your fruitful online business, centered on God without hiring a bunch of staff to do it for you. So you can stop spending all of your money on hiring staff to come in and do it for you, and you can start spending your profits and invest in those missions that are important to you. So in this academy, I leave nothing out. I will share with you everything that I've learned and how I've been able to grow my fruitful business without bringing on any staff and feeling dependent on other people to do it for me or to just come and pick up all of the pieces. So in the academy, you're going to learn how to tap into that courageous confidence and strengthen your mindset. You're going to learn how to embrace your financial success and enrich God's kingdom so that you can stop feeling guilty about making money living in your calling. You're going to take your professional problem-solving skills to a whole nother level, and you're going to create juicy offers that light your clients up where they can't live without it. You're going to create powerful and compelling website copy, and you're going to build a high-converting sales funnel from start to finish with zero technical experience. I'm going to hold your hand through the whole process. I'm going to teach you how to use Facebook ads to help you find that ideal audience, and I'm going to teach you how to test and optimize so you can get your ads down to that low conversion price. So this academy was designed to support a small, intimate group of passionate, driven, and faithful women. This program isn't one where you get 5 minutes on a group call to answer to ask one question in hopes that you get the right answer. You'll get support like crazy from lots of like-minded women that are going through what you're going through. You'll also get a ton of interactive trainings to teach you the how-tos in building your business so you can do it yourself and you can continue to do it yourself. These trainings will be available for you forever. You don't have to feel dependent on others to help you get that stuff done. And so in addition to my support, you'll also have some support from experts in legal, copywriting, web design, and business strategy. There's only a handful of spots. It's a very small group, as I mentioned. It's a very intimate group because we wanted to do this and make this a smaller group because we wanted to be available for you in a more intimate level so that you could get a lot of one-on-one. There's a ton of one-on-one support included in this academy. You'll get a private goal setting and action plan call where I'll help you create a customized plan for you with proven action steps for success. You'll get 2 group training calls per month, plus 1 group Q&A call per month, and you'll have 7 private one-on-one sessions with me that you can use at any time. You'll also have one private future strategy call in the last month of the course. And my goal for this academy is to help you build an impactful business. It's important to me that you finish off 2018 next year with a powerful strategy to utilize all of these amazing tools that you're going to create. There's also a private Facebook community for support, and you'll have lifetime access to all of these trainings. So you'll be able to reuse these over and over and over again as you build more funnels, as you grow your business, as you reach other people across the globe. You can just access these trainings over and over again. So what's covered in the academy? The question really is, what isn't covered? This thing is jam-packed. I tried to fill it as full as I possibly could. So month one is about tapping into that courageous faith and confidence within. I'm going to prepare you for handling that financial success that you're going to get and helping you to know how to plan for it and to enrich God's kingdom with it. We're going to get deep clarity on your ideal clients and how you can serve them. And month two is about defining the solutions that you're going to bring to your audience and your community. You're going to deliver your products in a new and purposeful way. I'm going to help you create signature content that's all yours. It's not something that you're taking and refurbishing. I'll give you interactive trainings on video editing, PowerPoint, Keynote, Canva, all of those things that are so overwhelming to us as we try to create this stuff all on our own. You'll have step-by-step trainings and all of it. Month three is everything social media. So we'll get your social media accounts all set up with a seamless look and feel. I'll show you how to get your Facebook business page running smoothly and how to leverage Instagram. You'll get interactive trainings on all of the tools that I use for consistency so that you can start turning all of that cold market into your warm market. All of those people that are following you from the sidelines, we're going to start getting them engaged in what you're doing. Months 4 and 5, we'll be building those beautiful websites or transforming your existing ones. With the help of my friends, some of my friends that I'm going to talk about later, you will have support from some of the best creative geniuses that I've ever had the privilege of working with. You'll learn the tricks to compelling copy. You'll have support in making sure that your message is clear and that your audience knows who you are and how you serve them. I'll show you how to use your photography and where to find amazing stock photos if you don't have professional photography. You'll also get interactive trainings on Squarespace, Canva, and Photoshop as a part of these modules in these months. Month 6 and 7, you'll design and build your own list building funnel. I'll show you how to use email sequences for marketing so that you can connect with your audience on a regular basis. I'll teach you how to host a successful webinar, and I'll personally give you interactive trainings on building your landing pages. In months 8 and 9, that's when we're going to cover those dreaded Facebook ads. I'll show you how to find your target audience, how to use the different formats, and how to create amazing copy for it. And I'll teach you how to test and optimize your ads so that you get the best rate on your conversions. And month 10, we'll either launch or relaunch your business, whichever the case may be. I'll teach you how to promote your business, and you'll learn how to execute sales calls and strategy sessions and overcome those objections. I'll also leave you and help you leave the academy with an amazing, powerful future strategy so that you're not confused on how to use any of these amazing tools that you've created, and you won't be left like, now what do I do? And then what would a program be without bonuses? Sometimes the bonuses are the most important part of these programs that we see, right? So you are going to get a plug and play legal protection kit from Stacy Spain. All of these are all the documents that you need to protect yourself online. And you'll be able to reuse these or templates so you can reuse them over and over again for the different courses that you provide or with the different packages that you create. You'll also get a fully launched website plus collaboration from my friends and creative geniuses at Hello Big Idea. These amazing ladies are the team that helped me build my site. And they helped me truly create a site that represented me from the inside out. They are branding gurus, and they're going to teach you everything that they know. You'll also get trainings on how to write compelling copy, plus 2 private one-on-one sessions from Amy Coleman with Copy with Heart. I just recently met Amy in the last 6 weeks, and she is amazing. She helped me fine-tune my copy, and she's just an absolute blessing to work with. I can't say enough nice things about her. You're also going to get other bonuses on goal setting and action planning, online marketing strategies, graphics design for beginners. You'll get some branding training, all kinds of stuff. There's so much in here. And there's also a fast action bonus for all of you lovely ladies tonight. You're going to be rewarded for taking action. You'll get a complimentary 60-minute strategy session for just simply applying to the Academy. The first 5 accepted applicants will get 3 additional private one-on-one sessions, plus $200 off the enrollment fee. So basically, you would get 1 private one-on-one session once a month with me, 60 minutes, if you apply quickly. And the reason that I'm having you apply is because I want to make sure this is the right fit for you. I don't want you wasting your money on another program that says it's going to solve all your problems. I want to make sure this is the right one for you and that it's going to work for you, because I'm not doing this to become, a 6-figure earner or a multimillionaire. I'm doing this because your businesses and you are important to me, and I want to see you be successful, and I want to know that you are getting the right information and that you're dealing with someone that is authentic and has integrity. So God has given you a beautiful and deeply meaningful vision. It's not, those visions don't come to us in these grand, big, loud voiced ways that you think that they're coming to you. It's that small whisper that's nagging at your heart. It's that small whisper within. And I know that you know what I'm talking about. It's that one that feels absolutely crazy. It's that one that you think there is no possible way that I could ever do something like that. And it actually propels you into possibly a slight panic attack. At least that's what it did for me. That vision is the one that brings you freedom, legacy, eternal impact, empowerment, and change in your lives. God wants you to seek his guidance as you do this, and he wants you to step into your calling. We all have fear. I wish I could tell you that it goes away, but I would be lying if I did. That fear never goes away. Our goal is to not have the fear go away. Our goal is to just do it afraid. I know that you've heard that before, just do it afraid. And that is what the goal is for this. It's not to help you overcome every fear that's living inside of you. You just have to do it afraid. So if you're ready to get that God-sized dream and make it a reality, you're going to receive guidance from godly advisors, a community of like-minded women and sisters that you will grow with over this next year. You're going to get a proven plan with action steps. You'll have marketing and business strategy that you can just propel your whole business forward with. You're going to get copywriting coaching and a beautiful website built with collaboration from some of the best I've ever worked with. You're going to have that legal protection that you can just plug and play so that you're not worried about someone coming after you or what you do if a situation with a client goes bad. You're also going to get interactive training step by step. So you're not taking all these guesses. You're not searching online for all of these different programs that you have to piece together to get what you need. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that I'm a woman of my word. And when I make a promise, I keep it. And I promise you that you are going to learn everything that you need to know to have a strong and stable and flourishing and purposeful business centered on God. I'm going to hold your hand through the whole process. You're going to have access to my team, and we're all going to help you bring that God-sized dream to life that I know that you have living inside of you. So your investment today for this academy is nada, just your time. The next steps are for you to apply and book a 60-minute complimentary strategy session valued at $397 with me. In this session, you're going to get my undivided attention. I'll audit your business, your online processes, your tools. You'll walk away with my recommendations and an action plan for next steps for you to execute. And I'm going to pop this URL. I'm going to pop this URL over into the chat so that you have it right now, so you're not searching for it later. Or if the Academy doesn't sound like it's something that you're interested in, you can book your free 30-minute website review. I've had some of the most amazing sessions with these women over these last couple of weeks. It's just been such a privilege for me to be able to serve them, and I really want to do that for you. In this review, you're going to also have my undivided attention. I'll audit your existing website or the blueprint that you came up with over the challenge, and we'll review your ideal client and your messaging. And I'll give you some recommendations on next steps so that you can actually transform your site and move forward. Because I want you to bring it to life. I want you to show the world what you're made of and what you're capable of. Here is the link to schedule the website review and to apply for the Academy. So that's all I have for you today, but what questions can I answer? If you have any questions, you can go ahead and pop them over in the chat, and when I can help you answer them or walk through any of that. I'm just going to stop sharing this so that I can see all of your cute faces. Or I guess I can see Heidi's face. So what questions do you guys have? What are the things that you're struggling with? What are some of the things that maybe I brought up that you are kind of bantering back and forth that you don't quite know the answers to? Does anyone have anything? And you can also unmute yourself if you want to talk, if that's easier. Don't be shy. All right. Well, I appreciate, Heidi says Return of the Jedi in the background, so she'll type. Okay, go ahead, girl. So the best use of your Facebook ad is to, there's lots of different ways and different types of Facebook ads that you can do. You probably see that boost this post all the time when you post something on your page. The best use of your Facebook ads are for conversions. You want to try to get people to give you their information. So you want to have your pixel installed, and the reason you want to have that pixel installed is because Facebook will use that pixel to determine who is most likely to sign up for your stuff. So for example, with any kind of challenge or with any kind of ebook or anything like that, when you see those ads on Facebook that say, sign here or learn more here, or sign up for this next website transformation challenge that's happening, and you put in your name and your email address, if you have your Facebook pixel installed on your website or on your landing page, Facebook will use that to see, okay, Heidi signed up for Michelle's website challenge, so I'm going to go find more people like Heidi. Or I'm going to go find more people like Nikki or Samantha, and I'm going to go search them. I'm going to look at all of their demographics, their characteristics, where are they spending their time at, what are they searching for, what are they signing up for, and I'm going to go find them, and I'm going to put this ad in front of them because they're most likely to sign up for it. So that's what the pixel does. And so that's why it's so helpful for these conversions when you set up a conversion ad, because it will kind of fine tune that, and it will find those people depending on the audiences that you pick. And there's some tools that you can use to find your audiences. It's called Audience Insights. And so you can go and do that and find who are the people that are most likely to sign up for Heidi's stuff. and find them and where they're living, and you can target those audiences. So it's not like you're only targeting your audience or the people that are following you. You want to find the people that are following the others, the other big brands, the other big names. Like Sandy Krakowski is one that I use a lot for my audiences. Proverbs 31 Ministries is another one I use a lot for my audiences, because those are where my Christian women are living, right? My spiritual women are living, are in those audiences. And so I will target those audiences a lot to find my peeps. And so we just have to find your audience and who is most likely to sign up for your stuff and to do that. Now, the times that you use a boosted post are if you want to get more likes on your page. So maybe you want to kind of ramp up the likes on your page. If you're sitting a little bit stagnant, if you haven't seen that growth, you can do that. And so people will like your page and you'll try to get more visibility that way. Or if you have something that's time sensitive, like for example, right before the challenge, this challenge was starting, I boosted posts for the challenge. So that I could try to reach as many people as possible. But when you do that, you're either like, you can boost it so that your friends of your friends see that post, or you can actually target audiences to boost posts for. So like I would boost posts towards Marie Florio's audience or Sandy's audience. And so that's the time when you use that boosted post, is if you have something that's kind of time sensitive and you want to try to get it out there as much as possible. And you're not really caring so much about the conversions because you have that other ad that's handling the conversion part of it. Another way that you would use is a boosted post is for engagement. So we all know that the more likes and the more comments wins, right? So if you boost those posts and you have a call to action inside the text that says, share this with your business besties, or drop your favorite emoji below, or, share this with your other mompreneur friends, or anything like that, where you're giving them like a directive so that it drives the engagement, or you asking them to comment below. Those are also other really great ads to boost so that you can drive up your engagement, because we all know the more engagement, the winner, right? The higher to the news feed that it goes. And so that's the best way to use those different Facebook ads. And it's really like an art to learning how to do all these different things, because it changes nonstop. Facebook is always changing it. And so I'm always trying to search and learn from my mentors the best ways to handle all of those different ads. That was a great question. Any other questions? All right. Well, I love you ladies so much. If you have any additional questions, you can shoot me an email. You can sign up for one of the sessions and I can answer all of your questions in there. Like I said, these applying for this academy is not, you're not signing your life away. It's giving you an opportunity to have that 60 minutes with me that I can help answer all of your questions, and you can walk away with a strategy that you feel good about. And then if the academy is a good fit, it's a good fit. But if it's not, it's not. It's a win-win for both of us, that I get to help you and you get some direction. And I think it's important to take advantage of that, because those are going to go away soon. But I love you ladies. I'm so glad that you came. I'm so glad that you joined me. I love serving you. I love sharing my heart with you. And I just appreciate your time tonight. I know that it's it feels like the longest Monday of the world, right, on Tuesdays after holidays. And so I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule and dinner time to come meet with me. But if you have any questions, sign up for one of those sessions, post in the group, shoot me an email, whatever you need to do, because I'm here to help you and I'm here to serve you, and I want to do that. So take advantage of it. I love you guys, and I will see you in the Facebook group.